Give thanks. For real, life is real. I work too hard just to pay the bills. Still, rent is high though. I puff the endo just to pass the time away. Don't get it confused. I never abuse the marijuana or the Mary Jane. So take the medication just to ease the pain. Focus on the strain. Get the best results. Talk with your physician if you a chatty patty. Hot boxing in the caddy on the passenger side. Thank you for 1 minute of your time. For real, life is real. I work too hard just to pay the bills. Still, rent is high though. I puff the endo just to pass the time away. Don't get it confused. I never abuse the marijuana or the Mary Jane. I blame my parents that I'm dope. I'm not ashamed. My aim is to make you think we one and the same. Clearly we're not. Stay in your lane. Drive slow, homie. Carpool to school and dropping jewels in a rhyme. Love is blind unless you're banging her from behind. Double vision got you climaxing all the time. The girl is mine, not Paul McCartney. Say what you want. Don't play with my emotions. Please don't front. It's like vegan butter on croissant. You better get the dough boy. Menace to society, but the ice cube real. For real, life is real. I work too hard just to pay the bills. Still, rent is high though.
Everything's a vibe. Like, this is science. Everything's got its own frequency. We know that energy is neither created or destroyed, it's merely transferred or transformed. When we speak in energy. I don't even think people pay attention half the time in conversation when I say, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you.
You said I read your mind the other day, but baby, we are just connected deeply in another way. That telepathy connection, energy that's manifested through that melanin, electric currents traveling kinetic. What you thinking?
Call my mama.
But my mama calling me. Coincidence, no higher common sense. I call it ESP. We are magic while this world's unraveling. 5G cannot limit our abilities from traveling. See, I'm on another level, dirty digging. Homie, get the shovel. I'm a rebel in this motherfucker, dancing with these demons. Got them screaming. This world is planting fear inside us. Clearly, I'm just over all the brainwashing. Time to wash your brain of all the pain, of all the stress, all the lies you told yourself. Open your eyes and realize you're a diamond in the rock. Don't let them tell you what you're not. It's time to show the world all this magic that we got with telepathy.
So hear me clearly. For me, language is liberation. The words that we have, they define and describe the very things that free our mind, but only when we choose with intention and pay attention to the frequency of the words that we use to construct our realities. Who do you say that you are? I am. I am. Those two words alone are the very beginning to a powerful sequence of awakening yourself to who and all that you are, have been, and will be. We talk in frequency.
Focus your energy. Mental telepathy. Clouded visions, poison minds, can't see clear enough. The world full of interference, so God ain't hearing us. My spouse miles away, can't even take a walk in public. Coronavirus got us locked away like lab subjects. Close your eyes and you can feel the pain, we all connected. Empath, so I sense when every soul's ejected. A mystic, magical, way beyond simplistic. 5G blocking my chi, keeping our signals twisted. Communicate with my mind, mental telepathy. Into nature, so we speak on different frequencies. My third, I watch, the other two never truly see. The world is an illusion shrouded in secrecy. A king by birthright, a god at first sight. Divine shine bright, blind the wicked at first light. Open your heart chakra and let these words shock you. We tell them havoc, use your magic like a witch doctor.
Kemetic or ancient Egyptian words of power that speaks to the soul. I command your soul to listen. Nukta chaz un mesura aritun ak em ta tema'u. Nukta chaz un mesura aritun ak em ta tema'u. Nukta chaz un mesura aritun ak em ta tema'u. Nukta Chaz un mesura aritun ak im ta tema
You are listening to Chakra Music.
I'm the sun, you the moon, and the light reflect.
I'm trapped in the language that I think in. Yoruba should probably be what I'm speaking.
I am intentional. I am the sun. I am original. I am the one. Everybody know how she got the name. Yeah, yeah.
As we proceed.
Hey. Peace and blessings, Star Seeds. Peace and blessings to everyone. It is Tarot Tuesday. Hey, y'all. Oh, look at y'all coming in the building. I know y'all ready for tarot readings. But before we get into it, it is your girl, Foxy Roxy, here on Pronoia Starseed Podcast. If this is your first time here, well, shame on you. You should have been here because we in the last month of this season and you didn't miss a lot. But guess what? You can push that replay. Hey, Roshayla, how are you, beautiful? Yes, peace and blessings, y'all. Peace, cousin. How are you? Peace, everybody in the building. Thank you for speaking up in the comments, letting me know you're in the building. Also, listen, I need you to do me a favor real quick. Go ahead and click that like, click that love, click that share, click all them good buttons. It don't take much. Y'all know now, look, everything is so easy now. It's so easy. It's a damn click. I love y'all. Please love this if you are watching on Facebook. Not too many are still on Facebook. Yay. You're making your way on over to YouTube. Guess what else? We're about to hit our milestone. Y'all know I get excited about the little shit. I lie to you not. My daughter will be laughing because I'll be like, ooh, y'all, I'm at 500 followers on IG. She be like, yes, mommy. Y'all got to understand. My shit is organic. It means I pays for no followers. Everybody who follows me comes here because they want to follow the page. There is no weird shit going on over here. So every person counts to me. So I get really excited. So right now, I'm gonna need y'all to push that button. If you're watching on Facebook, push that love, push that like. You can even push the care button if you like. Maybe you want to laugh or some shit. Push that button. Maybe you want to just put a little weird face. Push that damn button. But push a button if you're watching here on Facebook. And if you are on YouTube, make sure you like, you share, and subscribe to this page. We are 2 people away from my 100 subscribers, and y'all, I just got to YouTube, so I am loving that. Listen, we ain't rushing nothing. Yes, free readings, Miss Molly Queen, but make sure, thank you for the love, Molly Queen. I think that was you that gave me that love. Yes, free readings tonight, y'all. Yes. But I gotta talk first because y'all gotta get all of this here. You ever went somewhere and they was like, yo, you get this free trip, but then you gotta listen to that motherfucker first. I'm that motherfucker. Y'all gotta talk to me first. So, but I love y'all. So yes, listen. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. See, I can see y'all on Facebook, so stop playing with me. If y'all come in the building, just send me a little love. I love the love. Thank you so much. Oh, love it. Now, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Again, we're only 2 subscribers away from 100. And y'all, I'm going to be giving away something real soon. We got merch coming. Yes, indeed. Yes, we do. And we got a new season coming next year. So just know a lot is coming. So listen, it is Tarot Tuesdays. There are free readings tonight. Free readings. Do you understand what that means? That means you are not paying, but what you're going to do, because you are star seeds. We don't just do stuff and just be like, give me your energy. We just going to take. No, we're going to donate. So tonight, if you get a reading by Bella Flor and you feeling her, because I'm feeling her, make sure you cash app her, okay? Just a little, you can cash app her a little something. Believe me, we is not asking you to give us all your Christmas money. But what we is asking is if you got a message from spirit and you know that energy is real, go ahead and send her a couple dollars because you know she deserves it. She deserves more than that. I'm gonna tell you that. I am so excited she's here. This is our resident reader, y'all. The beautiful, the gorgeous, the marvelous, the fabulous. I can go on and on, talented, psychic, all of that. But wait, before I do, please share this post. Now, I know that y'all know people who need readings tonight, right? And guess what? We're not going to waste no energy over here. So if you are not the one who needs the reading, if you know somebody, you be like, girl, you need to get some information on this or that, or girl, you need to tap into spirit. You know that person? Share this post with them right now. Okay, we're going to be live, but it's best to get it in early. You got to hear me. You got to do this early because we're not going to be on here all night. We're not going to be sucking up Bella's energy all night long because I'm telling y'all see her get busy. Y'all know it takes energy. It takes energy to do this because divine, man, I'm telling you, divine uses a lot of energy to work with us, y'all. Okay, let me just see here. So what I want y'all to do is make sure you're sharing this post. Let people know these are free readings from an actual, not no Miss Cleo bullshit. I told y'all earlier, no call me nows. No. If you've never had a reading with Bella, then I'm sorry for you. But a lot of people who have been here, and if you're on Facebook, go ahead and push that love and like button. I watch y'all come in the building. Just give me a little love. If you've been here before, you know that Bella's the truth. I know that Bella's the truth. That's why she's our resident reader, meaning she's here at least once every month. So if you don't get your reading tonight, you know, you can come back. But I'm telling you right now, this is the time to do it because the power, the energy is strong right now. I'm telling you, me and Bella feeling it. But I'm not, without further ado, I ain't gonna hold off no more. I ain't gonna coach y'all or get you in there anymore. I'm just telling you to share the post. Make sure that y'all are in the building and you're ready to get your reading tonight because you know how we do. All right. Without any further ado, welcome Bella La Flor. Oh yeah, let me do this. Yes, y'all. Welcome, Bella.
Yes, thank you for having me again.
I am so happy you are back in the building. Oh my God. Okay. So listen, people been hitting me up. They be like, yo, I need to follow up with Bella. Folks was hitting me up. I got a reading, right? And she was saying she was on point, but I need more. I'm like, okay. I give y'all all that information. Y'all better go back and watch the replays and get that information on Bella. But I still give it out. I say, look, you hit her up here. And again, y'all make sure y'all like it. Y'all sharing this post. Because listen, you don't always get a chance. And I'm not talking about no bullshit. This is real. And let me tell y'all something. Before I even get into everything, I had a reading done a long time ago, right? A long time ago, I was like, I want to get this reading. And this was a California Psychics online, right? So they was like giving away free readings, but they was only gonna like push the little like button if they was gonna answer your question. So I put my question up there and I just went home, went on about my day. And later I seen the little like button was pushed. That means that somebody responded to my question, right? And I'm like, how this lady, like whatever. I'm just gonna see. I'm real skeptical and everything, but I was like, look, I'm 29. No, I was 20. I was like 26. I don't know because I'm giving away my age now, but whatever. I was young. And I was like, when or if am I going to get married? And if so, will I know to whom? Right? She answered that shit. And she said, you will get married in your early 30s. So I'm like, how the fuck? I don't even know nobody I want to marry right now because I just got out of my longest term relationship. And she said, in your early, like very early 30s, and there will be clues as to who. I'm like, okay, that was mysterious. Whatever.
I like that.
Yes, it was. And let me tell you, she did not lie. I got married at 31. I was with my ex-husband for 9 months before we got engaged. So that's why the shit happened so quickly. And the clues as to who was that he looked like the person. And I told y'all that story before, that he looked like somebody else. And that's really what attracted me to him, which was weird. So I went back and looked at that reading one day and I was like, that she was on point. Y'all don't play with these. When people have a gift, a real gift, it doesn't matter if it's on the internet. It doesn't matter if it's over the phone. If they have a gift, energy is it's crazy how energy works. That's all I'm gonna say. And she was so on point. She gave me when she said my early 30s, and I'm damn near 30. I was like, ain't no way. I'm like, ain't no way. It was on point. So anyway.
Listen, but I get that the like being skeptical, right?
Yes.
Because I'm the same way. Like I'm always questioning everything. I'm always like, what what I know, who we to know, right? But I feel like even the way spirit speaks and at least speaks to me or speaks through me, it's beyond who
Yep.
I am. It's beyond the knowledge that I have because it's just I feel like there are these different layers, right, to our world, and when we are tapping into that space, we kind of like drift up. We find ourselves in different spots, which if you were doing drugs, you might get there too.
Right.
There are different ways to get there, but when you are sober and you're doing this, it always, like at least for me, feels creepy at times because I'd be like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Right.
like how we got here. But yeah, I'm happy I'm here and respect.
Absolutely. Like, I mean, it's crazy because I read tarot and I also read oracles. And I will tell you that even as a reader, sometimes, like, I'll be like, when people be like, yo, because I can only deliver the message.
Yeah.
I don't know what your question really is or what it is that you may have on you. So I don't even know if when I give you the message, I'm not here to even know if it resonates or not. I'm just here to give you
Yes.
the message, right?
Great.
But when they come back and they like it resonates, boy, you be feeling like a little kid. Oh shucks, spirit. I be like, thank you, spirit. I mean, this one lady came back and was like, girl, you a psychic. I was like, I don't know about that much, but I will tell you this: spirit uses me. It uses me in different ways, and it uses Bella. Bella, you are so talented. I know you can only come once a month, but baby girl, I be needing your energy. I be like, oh, we got a Tuesday. I gotta do some readings today. But your readings, it's just your energy. It's the way you do your readings. I love it. I just be all engulfed in it. So y'all, again, I'm gonna get y'all ready. What we're gonna do first is start off by saying me. So the first me we'll start in that order. Make sure you're sharing this post. That you guys, this is Tarot Tuesdays. I get it. It's around the holidays and all that stuff. But you gotta say me first. Okay. So when you say
Raise
me,
your hand.
yes, okay. There you go. See, Roshayla ain't playing no game. She was like, me, bitch, me. Okay, so you got to say me, right? Oh, this is wonderful. Thank you, producer. All right, so you must say me if you
I
want.
love the organization.
Yes, me
My
too.
Virgo heart is so
And-
happy right now.
yes, and thank you all. Look, make sure you're sharing this because again, I see that it's a few people in the building. Yes, we're gonna get into it. That gives Bella time to like get into her readings. Not trying to rush it, but as many people as possible can get these readings tonight. Let's make it happen. So let me get back to the rules. I love it. I love it. Thank you for the rules. All right. You have to say me if you want a reading. Please stick around to obtain your reading. If Roxy, me, calls your name and you don't acknowledge that you are in the room, we will move on to the next person. Boom. Rule number 4, you have to please like, share, and subscribe to the page. I love these rules. I love you, producer. Thank you. Yes, make sure you save that, please. Okay, so you guys, I love it. See, every time we do the show, it just gets better and better. It gets more organized. Next time, it's going to be just like, okay.
Y'all already gonna know next time. Y'all just gonna be on it.
Yes. And listen, Bella, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to go off of your cues as to when to bring my ass back. Okay. Because I was messing up Claudia. I was like popping up and she wasn't done. And I was like, oh, my bad, because I was trying to read. But I want to stay out of the way. This is Bella's time. I am the host of Pronoia, but Bella is the host of Tarot Tuesdays tonight. So I'm going to let her do her thing. And I will be asking, I am a me on this list. I am a motherfucking me, spirit, me, spirit. Okay. All right. And guess what else? We're going to give y'all, after the first two, which is Roshayla and Miss Molly Queen. Roshayla, Molly Queen, I know y'all already shared. I know y'all are so dope and y'all done told folks about it. But again, everybody, please share. Let people know that we're in the building. We're doing free readings. You have the rules right there in front of you. If you would like a reading, please say it. I know y'all starting to come in slowly but surely. So what we're going to do in between some readings, we may play a video or two so we can keep the names coming in. Okay, as people come into the building, say me if you like a reading. All right, I said it enough, I think. Okay, great. All right. I'm going to help. I'm going to assist by just giving you the names. And actually, I could just get the fuck off the I can actually get off the stage and just say that backstage. You can hear me. I'll talk to you. I'll pat. What is your cue for me to come back? You're ready for me to come back on. Just let me know when you're done. Do something. What is the thing?
Girl, I'm gonna figure it out as we go.
Okay, do that. Figure it out as we go. So
I don't know right now.
all right, just let me know when you're ready for me to pop back in. I'm gonna remove myself
Over
as
there.
reader. Yeah. Shit. She's doing a fishball, y'all. Okay. We're gonna get a fishbowl tonight. See, this is why I be needing you here. I need to laugh. Today's been shit.
I don't know what the fuck gonna come out. It might not even be the same every time. We'll
Exactly.
see. Let's
All
have
right.
some fun.
We'll see. We're gonna play with it. All right.
Sagittarius season fun.
It's gonna be magical. Whatever it is, it's gonna be fucking magical, okay? All right, y'all. We're gonna get busy. We're gonna start with Roshayla, then we're gonna go to Molly Queen. We're gonna take a quick break in between. If we don't have any other people before that, which is gonna be very weird on the Tarot Tuesdays, we'll go to me. But if you want a reading, make sure you put it in the box. We're gonna start off with Roshayla. Bye-bye.
Roshayla. Hey, Roshayla. What's happening here? Hey, Roshayla. There feels like there's just some dealings that feel very unjust. Are we having dealings with the courts right now? Are we having dealings with the courts in the sense of there is finances involved, but it also feels like it's taking up emotional space. It also feels like it's taking up space with is that family. Money's coming, but was it from a passing? Was it from a loss? There just feels like there's so much tension. There feels like there's so much conflict when it comes. It's like, when money's coming, everybody's like, yes. Like it feels exciting at times, but then now you're seeing it for what it is, and it doesn't. At this point, it's like, fuck it, take it, take it. I don't want this shit. I got places to be. I have things that I need to do. Why is this holding me here? Why is this holding so much space in my life? But also, I'm deserving of it. But also, this is mine. Grief needs to take space and time. For us to heal, we just need to allow ourselves the space to sit, cry if we need to, allow ourselves space to just release. Oh my gosh, sometimes it's so hard to release. Sometimes I just want to go away and leave me alone. Leave me alone. But I need somebody there too. I need touch. I need touch. Put your arms around yourself. Ooh. I'm sorry for your loss. Ooh. It's okay to feel this way. It's actually necessary. But remember, this is yours. This is yours. This is your pain. That is your money. That is your money. But if you need to step back, if you need to look at this in a different way, if you need time to just, oh, you do. You need to step back for a minute. Pump the brakes. Get off of the idea that I need to plan and control this all right now because it's just taking more from you than it's actually giving you at this time. And I don't want for you to lose yourself, to lose your way, because you've come such a long way. And of course, it's exhausting. We need to take a pause just for a little while. Everything else is going to be working, everything else is going to be doing what it needs to do. You have people fighting for you. You have people who are able to push this forward without you having to give so much of your attention to it because it was fucking killing you and draining you and draining you and draining you and draining you. Do you have a sound bowl or some crystals or even now it's looking like paint, it's looking like a creative form, like something creative that you can get to, so music, sound. There is something you need to be working with your hands to get through this. I would like for you to take these next 5 days to just sit with whatever format you enjoy and just release through that way. So if I'm painting something, are there crystals involved? Is there sound? I keep hearing sound. I keep hearing sound. I'm going to dedicate these next 5 days to figuring out what medium I need to be using because that's going to help me release. There's like so much that keeps coming on me and sitting on me, but I don't need it anymore. And I'm ready to put this problem down just for now. And it will still get resolved. It will still get resolved. Oh, Rochella, I love you. You're not lost. Okay. Oh, wait, did I say an eyeball? Yeah.
Yes. Listen, Rochella, while you were reading, Shayla said her dad passed. Yep.
Ooh,
So
I am
that just that grief.
sorry for your loss.
Rochella, we are sending you so much love.
So much, so much. And I think, wow, yes. And I think that definitely take some time to just figure out how to process this grief. Okay. And
Yes.
I kept hearing sound, but then I kept seeing colors. So I don't know which type of art form you feel comfortable using. And honestly, like just use them all. You have 5 days. And it doesn't have to, I feel like even then the days don't feel consecutive. So if it feels like too much one day, like put it down. There's no need for you to rush through this. But it does keep coming back to tapping into how I'm going to release this grief because there's so much attached to that grief. It's not
Mhm.
just the grief. There's just it was too many lines being pulled and you're stuck here. Every time I speak of the situation, I get stuck in this space. So definitely try to find ways to speak about it, to release it. Um yeah, I can't imagine. And I really do love you.
I feel actually it's feeling it's tight in my throat right now just when you talking. That's crazy. So Rochella, please follow that advice. Thank you, sis, for tapping in tonight. If you would like a reading, you guys, thank you for joining us on Facebook. I see a lot of you joining us. Make sure you push that love, like, excitement, heart, care, hell, any of those buttons there. Just to yes, thank you. Thank you, Facebook. Let's get those likes and loves up so everybody can see that we are live tonight. If you would like a reading again, the rules are there in the comments. We'll highlight them again for you. There are rules here. So they are free readings. Just follow the rules. Thank you. Thank you for saying me and thank you for pushing the like and love button. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love y'all. Love y'all. Thank you. All right. I'm loving it. Now that's what I'm talking about. We cooking with fire, grease, and iron and all that good shit now. Okay, y'all. Y'all in the building. Let's see now. All right. Next up, we have hold on. She was here early, nice and early. There he is. Molly Queen. You still here, boo?
Molly.
Molly Queen. Goddess, are you in the building?
Molly Queen.
Molly Queen. Molly Queen. Molly Queen. We'll give her a few minutes. Oh, well, not a few minutes, a few seconds here. We're gonna count it down. Molly Queen, I hope you're still here. She had shared and liked and loved this post, so hopefully she was able to stick around. Molly Queen.
We're not rushing you right now, Molly. You got a little bit of time left.
Yes. She might be like, oh, I'm trying to click it and the shit ain't working. All right. Counting down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One. All right. So what we're gonna do, Molly Queen, if you come back while we still have the readings open, just jump back in line. We'll try to get back to you. Okay. We're gonna move on to the next. Molly Queen, I hope you can come back. Goddess. Oh, there she is. Boom. See, spirit. Spirit.
Molly.
There she is. There she is. Oh, there she is. All right. I don't know Molly Queen. Y'all, I get excited about anybody. I don't know her, but thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us on
Yes.
Facebook. Please, okay, please subscribe on YouTube. Okay,
Molly
Molly, because in the
Queen.
future we won't be on Facebook. All right, I'm going to disappear now. See y'all.
Oh, Molly Queen. Is there a message from Molly Queen tonight? Molly Queen. Over here. Something else here. Yes. Hey Molly, you've been working really hard. You've been like legit on your creative flow, on your boss bitch flow. It just feels really beautiful to see how you have been really dedicating yourself to this practice, to this knowing, to this understanding that this is how I want to move forward in abundance. This is how I want to move forward in this job. And with this, I'm learning so much about myself. I'm learning so much about the people that I want in my life. And I'm meeting new people. I'm meeting them. They're gravitating towards me. I am being pulled as I pull. It feels like I'm being drawn this way. I'm being asked to go this way. But I too want to go. But I too want to be a part of this. I feel really great about the commitments I find myself in. At times they feel scary because at times it feels somewhat triggering. Something triggers me in these spaces, but I know that it is worth it. And I keep pushing myself and I keep pushing myself. And I find myself being able to smell the roses, really being able to savor every moment. And that is why I'm doing this. I'm dedicating myself and I'm focusing, hyper focus. Wow, I'm very, very intended in getting this shit done because there's something growing out of me and I must show the world what I have to offer. I must show my world, my inner world, my outer world, the exterior world, what I have to offer because it is so much. It is so creative. It's so melodic. Ooh, like, I don't know. There's just this energy and this feeling that's coming through and so much beautiful sound. The world must listen. They must hear this. And I think they're ready. I know they're ready. They're ready. I'm ready. I'm finally freaking ready to put myself out there. And I've already learned about the people I want to bring in, about the commitments I want to be a part of. I feel very, very confident right now that this is my time. And I'm okay knowing that I might lose others along the ways who just did not see my freaking glory, who did not understand me. And I'm not losing them in any spiteful way. But no one's going to hold me back. Because any direction I'm being pulled towards, if I don't feel like I want to be pulled towards that way, that's not where I'm going. That's just not where I'm going. I just can't continue to give up parts of myself to people and places that don't see my value. Now that I've seen my value, my true value, I just, there's nothing gonna stop me. No one can stop me. You know what? I can't even stop myself. I think that's what the reality is about this message that's coming through is I have learned that I cannot stop myself because I've tried countless times in the past, it's in the past, it's in the past. I forgive myself, I forgive myself, I forgive myself for allowing so much time to pass. But I'm ready now. I'm ready now. I'm fucking ready. And there are people applauding, and there are people applauding, and the people are ready, and the people are ready, and the people are ready. They're so ready. I'm so excited for you. Okay, Molly Queen. You truly are a fucking queen. So yes, get your
Her
shit.
music. So Molly said it's her music. She does the music, and that's crazy because you was like, you hear the
Molly,
melody. I was
it
like,
is.
yo,
It's time. Have you put your music out there? Like, are you ready? Have you been
yeah, let me hear
performing?
that joint. Send it over here to Pro Noia. Let me hear that joint.
Yeah, bring it over. We love music over here, but also
Yeah.
like I it really feels like the world needs to hear it. So if you haven't put yourself out there, like just go to the fucking street corner and start singing. Like just do what however you're using your music, you need to allow people and not just your people because it just feels like our people are always going to be like, yeah. And, we still got some haters and that's the people who are going to fucking fall off. But you need to allow just random ass people to listen to your music. And
See?
so
Molly
find different ways
Queen.
to do that. If it's online, if it's on a street corner, in
Yes.
whichever way you can.
Let me tell y'all something. Listen, real quick. This message is for Molly Queen. However, if you in the building and you feeling that joint is just resonate, because I was feeling some of that message. I was like, okay, Spirit, I hear you. If you feel it, understand the Spirit speaks through all of us in certain ways. When you start feeling that tingling, because I felt it, I did. I felt like, oh, but I feel that for you, Molly Queen. Because when she hit that, it's my music, and you weren't even looking at the damn screen. You were just going and you was like, it's melodic, it's this, it's that. I said, oh shit. She said she's scared.
I'm
Don't be scared.
That's it, Kanye. No fear. No, don't let that shit stop you no more. And that's what that was. That's the past. That's the past. That's the past. That's the past. Because if you keep kind of like tugging that way, there was a lot of tugging. There was a lot of pulling. You have to make sure that you're going in the direction that you have been asking for. You've been ready. And fear is only going to continue to stop you. So fuck that shit.
Listen, girl, listen. Let me just tell you a quick one. And I'm gonna get the fuck on. But listen, I was scared to do my podcast. I was fucking frightened. I was scared out of my mind. I was scared what people's gonna say about me, think about me, talk about me behind my back. Friends from school's gonna say about me, what people's gonna think about me, because they'd never seen this side of me before. They probably think I was fake or this or that. I went through all of the things, the worst case scenarios and everything in my mind. And you know what? Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, Molly. The people who need to hear you are going to be out that joint listening to you, and they're going to be like, yo, she's the listen. You can have the thing about our brains, the way our brains function is so crazy. We have to reprogram them, right? So the first thing we need to know is that it's probably 1 billion people rooting us on. It'll be 5 haters, and we'll be listening to those 5 haters. Fuck those 5 haters. You got 1 billion people behind you. You got more than that. You got ancestors behind you, because they even came through tonight. They came through to tell you to keep pushing. They telling you that whatever it is that you are doing, you need to continue doing. We had no idea it was music.
You, Molly Queen. This is your life. This is your life.
It.
Your life. Put fear aside. All I asked the pendulum was, will Molly Queen's music be successful?
And that's a yes. Oh, that's a definite. That's going to knock the damn camera out with the pendulum.
I'm just letting you know, Mama. Like I don't even think you wasn't even here in the last time when I was teaching y'all about pendulums. But I need you to know that this is your time. This is your time. And fear's sure it can stop us. Oh, look at it. It's just look. Fear.
I'm telling you.
Fear. When we talk about fear is gonna stop us. Fear is gonna stop us. It's gonna keep us in a cycle. Look, and then we bump, and then we fuck up, and there's always a reason not to do something.
Yes.
There's always a million reasons not to do something, but there's one reason to do it. It's because you're choosing yourself.
Yes.
So choose yourself. Like I was terrified to read tarot for other people.
Man.
I was like, who am I? I don't know about this stuff. Like I didn't grow. Like what do I know?
Yes.
But the reality is you don't know what you know until you put yourself out there.
Got to step out on it. You just got to do it. Believe me, I'm telling you.
Trust. You just and I
enjoy
and I'm
that.
You from a person who's afraid to leave. You just need to trust that failure is not the worst thing.
Yep.
It's not trying. Not trying is the worst thing. Because
that regret is gonna be crazy. Regret is a motherfucker. Yes. Molly Queen, you got it. Spirit is giving you that message tonight. Thank you so much for tapping in. Make sure you like and share over here, because we got your YouTube, and I'll be following up with you on YouTube, Miss Molly. I hope I can hear some of your music.
But I remember to follow you because my
and do not and we don't live in fear. Thank y'all for tapping in on Facebook. Make sure you're liking, loving, and sharing this post. Also, make sure you subscribe. We are almost at our goal of 100 over there at YouTube. We had 1,000 on Facebook. Love y'all. So 1,000 of people that follow me there on Facebook, go ahead and moving on over to YouTube, because next year we'll only be on YouTube. Molly Queen, thank you for tapping in. Goddess, thank you so much. I hope you received that message. So we're gonna take a quick break for our video, right? We're gonna take a quick video break.
Yeah, because I think my thing's disconnected. I don't hear you from here anymore. So yeah, let me go figure out what's happening with these little things.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick video break. Stick around, y'all. Everybody who said me will get a reading, but you have to be here, okay? Don't worry, we gonna get to you, but you gotta stay here and stick around. So when we check in, we'll be back. Take a quick break. Enjoy the music. We got dope shit over here.
Yes.
Molly Queen, send us your dope shit.
Music themes tonight. I'm loving it. Y'all got me fucking humming. I don't got a nice voice.
And I need water. So see y'all in a few.
Stepping out my building, blessed doorman. Amethyst just chilling on my finger. I'm a gotta see me dripping in a dormant. So the bad vibes have no room to linger. My energy is never ever dormant. With the bindi sitting perfect on my forehead. And to help me channel inner wisdom. Got the ankh when it's time to charge my life force. Used to have a lot of issues, but I fixed them. Writer's block, kyanite, help me write more. High priestess, so you know I keep a quart. Add some jade, then I'm blessed with some good fork. On a full moon, got my crystals popping. Tanzanite, malachite, tiger's eye. chest piece, old Egyptian lapis. Feel protected, let it activate my third eye. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Custom made kimono gifted from my Empress Kim. So gifted, I feel lifted. Such a goddess with a gem. Hella passion, you need magic. I found God inside my womb. My cycle's been in tune with the moon. Working on my chakras, I'm expressing my truth. Fully in my power, you hear God in the booth. Crazy when you hear me, you feel high when you listen. Especially cause I'm Lizzie Jeff, the vibe is just different. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. The sun glistening, Malibu Beach today. Telling all my witches that we bout to be paid. Elevating greatly through the retrograde. We all flowing on the wave of the moon phase. Prefer to see my ganja nice and frosty. I proceed to add a picture that Marley. CBD with sativa better than coffee. Then I light it and I token never coffee. I prefer organic herb like my grocery. Damiana for the mix, call that potency. I am everything that I'm supposed to be. Literally turn to gold when you close to me. King divine reflection, you the goat to me. You dripping, thanks for meet me on this frequency. If you ever wonder about the freak in me, come practice Kundalini under the sheets with me. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip.
Slowly cooking this vegan stew. Stovetop stuffing sweet potato in the oven. Nag champa burning and blending with the sour diesel. On the strength, I swarm like a killer bee do. Lead my vote. Shot the FBI in broad daylight. From the backseat of the trunk in the blue Caprice. Terrorizing the neighborhood, but never my hood. Food for thought, clean your plate up. Get your weight up, raise the bar. Gym rat, cheese face, Mighty Mouse syndrome. Speedy Guns, Alice, hola, former star. Guys were made in the belly of the Amistad. Yemen Ya, goddess of the ocean. Love the babies, lyrical potion, call me Dr. Sabi. Detox from that shitty hip hop. Drink Sanity, slowly cooking this vegan stew. Sweet potato in the oven, nag champa burning, blending with the sour diesel on the strength. I swarm like a killer bee do.
All right, y'all. All right. I'm drinking a little too much wine. I ain't even drank that much. Look how there's so much wine left in here. I ain't drank shit yet. All right. We are back, y'all. We're good to go. Bella, you good to go, mama? We good? Let me get them. You good? Yeah, all right. She says yes. All right, y'all. There is Bella La Flor.
Okay. Yeah, now it's back on.
All right. Yes, I got me some water. Feeling good. I'm ready now. Hope y'all are good. Did y'all enjoy the videos? I hope so. They were dope as shit. All right. And yeah, we got a little Lizzie Jeff cheeks in the film, but it's okay. It's all good. It's late night. Nothing wrong with little cheeks. All right.
A little booty.
She got a little one too. I like her though, but she's got a little booty. All right.
We need love too.
I know it's okay. I got whatever.
I love it.
All right, y'all. That's a whole nother show. All right, that's our Proto After Dark. Catch us there. Okay. All right, y'all. Back on. We're back. Our
shit always goes there, though. It always goes
yes,
there.
It does.
We are after dark.
We are always after dark. That's why we got that drip going on. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay, that name was up there. Where it go? Come on, producer. Stop playing with my mind. There we go. All right. Is it Shawnee Cunningham.
Chani Cunningham.
Shawnee. Let us know if you in the building.
Chani.
Let us know if you in the building. This place a little magic. Hey y'all, I'm here. There she is. See, she quick with it. Quick.
And it's Chani or is Shani? Chani?
Can you? Yeah, we want to make sure we say your name right.
I think maybe Chani once, Shani two. Since we're being so organized tonight.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not?
Shanae?
Shanae. Oh,
Shanae.
Shanae. Okay. All right.
Shanae.
Shanae.
Okay.
Bye.
We're here. Shanae Cunningham.
See you in a little bit.
We need to be honest about here. There's something coming through about being honest, being truthful, being. It feels very straightforward. It feels. What is this? Are you being honest with yourself about your own happiness, about the things you are asking for? But also there's this sense, there's this feeling that you're being. It feels like looking for a fairy tale, looking for a way out, escapism, always leaving, always wanting to find another way if it just doesn't feel good anymore. But there's so much, there's still these lies. Are you telling yourself these lies? Because it gets loud, but I don't know if those are other voices that I am hearing or other people lying. And are you sick and tired of the lies? But also you're sick and tired of your own lies. We can't always run away from, we can never run away from ourselves. But we can't always run away from our problems and our concerns. You need to be honest with what it is that you are asking for and who you're asking it to, because there are times where you say one thing and do another thing, or you ask for one thing, but then you're not actually following through on that. And that it's confusing. It feels very confusing. Do I want to live lavishly, or do I want to save? Do I want, am I going away somewhere? It just feels very fleeting. Like you're not being fully honest with what it is that you are asking for of yourself and of others. Do I like apples or do I like oranges? I'm finding out so much about myself along the process of this life, but I need to check back in with myself. I need to sit with myself again and again and find out what it is exactly that I want for my life when it comes to happiness, because it keeps coming back to happiness, but then there are all these lies, there are all these truths that are being asked. So that's where the honesty comes in, and it comes back, it keeps coming back to self. But it also feels like other people are playing a role in this too. So trying to figure out what role they are playing has been really difficult. And then that goes into trust. am I able to trust others? Maybe this is why I haven't really been able to sit with myself in this way and be honest about what it is that I'm asking for. Can I really trust them to give that to me? Can I really trust myself to give that to myself? Yep, it keeps coming back to self, darling. It keeps coming back to you. Even though there's something there that other people play a role in this, it keeps coming back to you. So try to find more ways to be brutally honest with yourself. Do you want to stay or do you want to go? Sometimes compromise is needed. I understand that. But first, we need to know what we want. And then we can compromise. We can't compromise based off of a fleeting moment, based off of a fictional, like, I think I want this. And then I compromise. And then that's when I start realizing I don't want this anymore. And that's where the lies come in. I'm going to step back for a little while because it's not very clear, but it keeps bringing it back to you. And so I want for you to just open your shades, like open yourself up to the possibilities that you are still learning about what it is that you like and how you like it. Because what happens is then we're going to find ourselves, it feels very gluttonous. It feels very like, I'm just going to consume until I figure it out, as opposed to savoring it, right? Savoring that apple, savoring that orange, so I can come back and decide who I want to be with and how I want to be. Yeah, that's your message. I hope it was clear. That they just threw so much out there. So I don't know if it was clear for you, but I hope that you got something from that.
Yes. Shanae. I hope you received that message. And you guys know, I just want you all to know, like, when spirit comes through and speaks, this is a very safe space here. Okay. You came here to get a message. Believe me, Star Seeds, you were sent here for this message. You were not guided here for any other reason but to receive your message tonight. So I hope that it's clear for you. And even, you know what? Sometimes, let me tell you, I've gotten readings where I was like, and then later it all made sense because time is fluid, right? So it all, once you just sit with it, you'll understand. So again, I hope that I have completely lost myself over the years. So going back to me and all the growing I have been doing, that's what she says here.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, mama. It's a lot. There's a lot of, it's definitely a growth mindset, but it feels like some destructive patterns, right? So and that dishonesty, that like truth that kept being called for, if we're not honest with ourselves, then we find ourselves in the same as patterns that didn't work for us in the past.
See, I've received pieces of this message as well for myself too. There we go, spirit.
Yeah. So if you feel like you have lost yourself through these years, okay, whatever. That's a part of it. That's a part of your story. We need to be able to forgive ourselves. We need to be able to forgive others. And so we can get back to ourselves, because that's the whole idea. That's what this journey is about. This journey is about getting back to self.
Yes.
Okay, that's the fool's journey all the way to the world. It is the whole process of these Victor Arcana cards. It's about, how do I get back to myself? Because I may lose myself along the way.
Yes.
But I'm here and I'm ready to be here.
Always. Okay. That's why yes, thank you. And you guys, that's why you were led here tonight to receive these messages. Again, thank you for tapping in. Yeah. Make sure that if you feel it in your heart to give, please make sure you cash app Bela La Flor. And her cash app will be scrolling there across the bottom of the screen. Make sure you can cash app her. Is the $ Bela La and the number 4. Listen, she is dope. When she be reading, my mouth be dropped. I be backstage like that. Cause see, okay, because I don't know Molly Queen, but it was like I said, when you were reading, she wasn't even looking at the screen, and Molly was talking about music, and she's talking about how she kept hearing music. You gotta understand, like, spirit be moving up in here.
Oh yeah, Molly, you better put your shit out there. We back at you, because you look at that spirit really putting pressure on you tonight.
Yes.
Fuck fear.
Okay.
And also fuck the idea that if we lose ourselves, we can't find ourselves again. Okay, Janae,
Absolutely.
because it's fine to lose yourself. It's fine to feel lost within yourself. It's even fine when other people try to detour you and push you away, because that that's part of it. That's part of the path. That's part of this understanding, this contract that we have made, right? When you came into this world, but it doesn't mean you don't come back to yourself. It doesn't mean that you don't choose yourself. It doesn't mean that that savoring, that's I keep tasting it. I keep tasting it for you because I don't want you to just, all right, I'm going to just try all these things and find out who I am and find out what I like. It's very slow. It's very sensual. I want you to just eat slow bites and really take in every moment. So when you know what you like, you know what you like, and you know who you like, and you know why you like it. And ain't nobody going to be able to tell you and drag you in any which way.
Nope. She said, I made it. I made it, and I'm still here. I'm tired of living for everyone else. I want my happiness.
Okay, so define your happiness, because you haven't fully defined your happiness, and I think that's what it is.
Yes.
You keep
Thank
you
you.
keep kind of like talking, I think this makes me happy, and then this makes me happy. So define your happiness so that nobody else can define it for you.
Yes, absolutely. Yo, Rochella earlier was like, "Get it, Molly." I love how the star seeds start rooting each other on. Yes, Molly got to get. I mean, I want to be Molly. Molly, push your shit. No, I'm just sorry, Molly. We're gonna keep on pushing that right there. Working on that. She said that's right. All right, she's working on that. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Papu Das. Papu Das.
Papu
Yes.
dots.
Yeah, I like that. All right. All right. Next up, we have Vanessa. Vanessa is next up. I'm gonna leave.
I'm gonna drink some water. Vanessa, drink some water too, because why not? This message is love, 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 love. Ooh. Here we go. Here we go. It feels so good to fall back in love with myself. It feels so good to find myself, to learn myself, to see myself. I have been having so much fun really dressing myself, really adorning myself. I adore myself. I am whole. I am whole. I know what I look for in love. I do not doubt this space. I cannot doubt this space. I cannot doubt this space. I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust that the way that I love is very, very intimate, very seductive, very playful. Ooh, I like to have fun. It's important to have fun. It's important, foreplay. It's important to incorporate foreplay. It is important to really see yourself as a diamond that you are, because I am trying to bring in so much more than just mediocre love. I am bringing in passion, commitment, compassion, compassion, compassion. I am compassionate. I am compassionate. I deserve compassion. Sometimes when we're calling in this love, we're calling it because of loss. Sometimes we have lost so much, we have had to sell so much of ourselves, of our property, of our spaces. Of our spaces feel lost. I have lost so many places that once felt like home, that once felt like home, that once grounded me, that once brought me back to myself, things just felt like they were, in a sense, dying. My money felt like it was falling. Abundance felt like it was leaving me. All that time I took adorning myself, caring for myself, investing in myself. Did I forget to invest elsewhere? Is that what happened? Or did others forget to invest in me? There's this sense that something went wrong when I was enjoying myself, when I was having my fun, when I was learning myself. Something escaped. And I find myself remembering and wanting and longing to be brought back to that place. There's such a duality here because there's so much of knowing and being present and wanting, and then it feels like there's another part of loss, of having to pack all of these emotions, all of this away. I've had to store it, fold it bit by bit. What have I lost? When I'm investing in myself, I must learn how to also invest outside of myself. I must also remember that there are others who deserve. Is it deserve? I guess. Who deserve this outpour of love. I continue to grow and I continue to learn. I feel at times like a dragonfly, just free as can be, so beautiful, so majestic. I think that's what it is. I just don't want to be trapped. And then when I lose those parts of being able to fully be myself and I feel trapped, there's something that just takes a hold. Change is coming. Change is coming. Change is coming. Change is coming. Change is coming, and growth will continue. And I am learning, and I will continue to adorn myself and to love myself and to give my love. Because what I think I lost was really a gain. My passion will not die. My passion will not die. I may have had to pack these things away, but my passion lives on. I give myself fully. I am full. Whew. That's what came through for you.
There you go. Vanessa, my anxiety gets bad when that happens. Yeah. So Vanessa, thank you for tapping in. And that is,
You spoke of anxiety.
yeah, she said that was
Vanessa?
deep.
Yeah, fucking anxiety is the worst, okay? Because it makes it really hard for you to see the full picture. And then you you find yourself stuck remembering all the bad and only playing out the sad moments and forgetting, really just forgetting why you're doing this in the first place. And you're doing this not only for yourself, but there are others watching you. There are others there with you. There are others who look up to you. And so at times we have to put on a smile, and we have to really, yes, we have to adorn ourselves. We have to get ready for the day, because we're not here alone. We're not doing this for ourselves. We're really loving ourselves so that others can learn to love themselves through us. Yes.
Beautiful. All right. Thank you, Vanessa. We love you. Thank you. Take care.
Love ya.
Yes. All right. Who's next? Hold on 1 second. Netta Scott.
Netta. Hello, Netta.
You're welcome. Definitely I had my blood pressure so high and my day could be bad. But yes, I put on a smile. That's what Vanessa says here.
Ooh.
Thank you again.
Yeah,
You're
Mama.
welcome.
Yes, please take care. Please take care of yourself. Please take care of your health. And yeah, we do. We have to put, you know what, putting on a smile is not only just like the fakeness of it, but we're reconditioning our bodies, you know, to see the joy, to see the happy moments, because that anxiety, when it focuses so much on the negativity, on the sad parts, then that's what we're filling our body with. And then that's how we get health ailments, and all of this starts to happen. And obviously high blood pressure can have to do with a lot, but it definitely, anxiety takes a big role there.
Absolutely.
So it's not necessarily something that we can't change within us. Blood pressure is one of those things that we can shift with
Yes, Netta's sending
some
you a
work.
hug, Vanessa. We're all sending you a hugs. All right, next up is Netta Scott. Netta.
That's Netta. How do I come back to myself? There's a theme today. Because I need to check back in with myself. I need to check back in with myself. I am my own altar. I am my own altar. I am my own altar. I protect myself. I protect myself. I protect myself. So much is being called for how I have been. Have I been giving away some of my power, some of my energy to those who may be undeserving? I need to protect myself. I need to check back in with myself and give. Am I giving myself flowers? I deserve these flowers, and these flowers will help protect me. These flowers will help protect me. Calendula, 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 calendula. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I need to protect myself. I'm still not sure what I'm protecting myself from, but something's telling me that I've been giving away more and more and more of myself. And some of these fuckers are so undeserving. Some of these people just take, flee. They go so far away and they forget to even say thank you. Wow, that's so simple to just say thank you. My heart feels locked. My heart feels locked. What truths are trying to get out of this space? I want peace. Pat. I don't know. I don't know what that other message is. There's a lot of breathing. There's a lot of breathing. Maybe it's just heart palpitations. I think that's what it is. It just feels like my heart continues to palpitate, to palpitate, to palpitate. Take a second. Put your hands on your heart. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. And breathe out. Yeah, I just needed a minute to calm my heart, to calm this space. Sometimes people take so much, and all I really want is harmony. All I ever want is just peace. Why can't we all just get along? Have a little fun, dance a little, play a little music. Music keeps coming back in this circle, in this space. It lights the way, it lights my way, it lights my way. I seek protection because others are not going to keep just taking these parts of me and leaving and then locking themselves away and leaving me to kind of pick up the pieces. I am my own altar. I am my own altar. That sounds very specific in a way on how do I take care of my body? How do I take care of myself? What am I bringing in to myself, to my space, to this altar, to this throne? Now it's time to take direct action because I enjoy tapping in to your space, Meta, because it feels like you're actively working through this. You're actively sorting it out, and there's a playfulness to it too because you're doing it in a way where you don't feel defeated. You're not defeated. You are certain. You are sure about what you are calling in. And sure, we can have some fun, but don't push it too far. Don't come at me with that uncertainty because I am following my intuition and I know I need to protect myself. I'm aware of that. Hmm. I'm going to just use a little calendula. I'm going to smell it. I'm going to be present with it. I'm going to bring some flowers into my home, some yellow flowers, some yellow flowers, some yellow flowers into my home, into my space. And I'm going to continue to treat myself with all of that magic and all of that power. And I'm going to have the music playing. I'm going to have the music playing. The music is playing. Its rhythmic flow guides me. It leads me. It's part of my protection. Yeah, you're good, Ma. Thank you for letting me be in that space with you just now. Yeah, thanks.
Yes, thank you, Netta. For sunflowers.
Yes, Netta. Yeah, get you some sunflowers, boo. Oh, I love sunflowers.
All right. Next up. Vanessa anytime. Yes. All right. Let's see. We had Vanessa. We had Netta. Really? Really? Oh, I'm sorry. My teenager is making a lot of noise in the background. Sorry, she was just doing the most. I can hear a lot. It was like
Okay. It wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad.
it was like in a 3D for me. So y'all had to excuse me because that shit was like, excuse me. All right.
It's okay.
So
My kids have been coming in and out of this space, eating. So I poured myself some popcorn in the
guess what?
beginning.
I just told him to bring me some cookies, but she was all like, I said, this is not ASMR or whatever the fuck that shit called. I don't want to hear all
That's
that.
funny because I haven't even ate one really because I'm like, oh, it's gonna sound really loud.
Right.
But they've been coming and eating my popcorn. These motherfuckers is just coming in. Like, this was full. This was supposed to be my treat. Like, this is for me.
For me, damn.
The shit is almost gone. I put it to the top because I deserve it. And now it's not to the top anymore.
Damn, you ain't even get to eat one.
You know what? You know what? I'm loud.
Nope. I don't even hear you. See, you could have been eating the whole damn time. Just throw it in there and be like, look, Netta, what you had needed to do. And then now I'm looking in, there's nobody left but me, and then I was ready to eat. But wait, I was ready to eat my damn cookie when now you want to come to me.
No, so let's do this. Yo, I'm all
look.
Yeah,
I'm all for it. See, I was off screen all the time, and I ain't ate shit. Now you want to get to me?
Yes, we're gonna do this way because this is part of taking care of yourself. So everybody, grab yourself a fucking snack because that's what we're doing right now.
That's what we're doing.
Like, literally, take a second, go grab yourself a snack. We're just gonna be eating just as kind of ASMR.
Yep, a little crunch.
I'm trying to crunch as loud as I can so y'all can hear it. Yum, yum, yum.
Oh shit.
Because
hey, Vanessa got pistachios. I
fucking love pistachios. Yes, put your food. Write your food down.
Post your food. Let us know what you eating on. Listen, what's crazy? Oh, she got a popsicle. Netta got a popsicle. Right. Vanessa got pistachios. Now that's a popsicle that's made my damn tooth hurt. That shit is cold. All right.
Yeah.
Because I'm over here thinking about this chocolate is melting on my hand, right? And then
oh my god, those the Keebler popcorn. Are those the Keebler cookies?
No, so listen, these are plant-based cookies. Listen. These joints is so damn good. Yeah. Shout out to Enoch 7 Private. We'll put me onto these cookies. These are the best cookies ever, right? I got them from Whole Foods. They are plant-based, but they so good. They melting on my fingers. And then
I love that
popcorn. So I'm thinking about the sweet and the salty. And then she said she had the pistachio, so a little bit more salt. Girl, I'm over here like, yes, I got my water.
We deserve
I got your snacks. What's your snack?
Yeah, what's your favorite snack?
What's your snack?
I mean, chips is my favorite snacks. I shouldn't be eating chips as much as I do. I be fighting it. I be like avoiding the chip aisle when I'm in the supermarket, but not really because I'm thinking about it the whole time. Because it'd be hard. I'd be going to Whole Foods too, and I'd be like, y'all know y'all have way too many chips on the aisle. You know what the fuck you doing?
Okay.
So instead of getting my favorite chips this time, which is a lie because I also got my favorite chips and finished eating them, I got popcorn.
But you know what? I need that right now. That popcorn with this right here.
Go, boo.
Oh, thank you. Here, just get a little bite of
that. Sometimes we just need to take a minute and take care of ourselves.
Man.
Because I think we be forgetting.
Yeah.
And it's not even a mother thing. Like, as moms, we tend to forget to feed ourselves. That happens. But I just think it's a people thing at this point. Because my youngest kid came home from school mad dizzy because they didn't eat at school. Because they said it's public school. So, but they said that why their fish sticks was so lumpy, what kind of fish they used. They were like, "Why did fish stick look like that?" And then I was like, "But what was with the fish sticks? Why you didn't eat the other thing? Like you didn't have to eat the fish stick." And they were like, "They had some beans with some onions, and it didn't look right." And now I'm gagging because I'm like, "What the fuck? You serving my baby beans, onions, and fish sticks? Like
Whoa.
this shit don't even go." So then in my head, I was like, "I, but why you didn't eat the greens? Like why you didn't eat the veggies?" They said, "I think they thought onions was veggies."
Oh my God. Vanessa said she at work and she got a cherry Pepsi and pistachios. Netta said
All
it's a people
right.
thing. Sherry said my youngest don't like school food. Let me tell you, my youngest kids have never ate school lunch ever. Let me tell you, because when I was a kid, I remember that poem. Don't eat the school lunches to throw them aside. A lot of kids didn't. A lot of kids died. The meat's made of iron. The French fries made of steel. If that don't kill you, the pudding will. And that shit stuck with me forever. And so my kids don't when they were in school.
Damn.
They homeschool now. But that,
Well, my kids went to charter school forever.
Mhm.
And this is the first year that my youngest is at a public school. And so the charter school had private food and it was delicious. Like they loved the food from there.
Oh yeah, of course.
Big up to Ember Charter School in Brooklyn.
Yeah, they
Y'all
got like
food be
chefs
good.
up in that shit though. It's not
Hmm.
like regular. Yeah, because yeah, I
And
had
now
my
my baby's in a public school. And at first they were mad excited because they never had public school food. So they were like, yo, they have burgers and fries and they got
right.
pizza and they were hyped. But it's already December and this just started in September. They're already over it.
They
They're
like,
over
fuck
it.
that.
They're like, what the fuck? And my baby fancy. My baby be like, I want tapas. Mommy, can you give me tapas? Can you get like put some crackers and some cheese and some grapes and some little prosciutto? Like on the
Right.
side. Baby be eating good when I give them snacks. They don't be liking the school food, but mama's pockets don't work that way. I can't make you food every day.
Right. No bullshit. Not every day, shouting. Not every day. Oh my
not
God. Okay.
not every day.
And you know what? I love y'all star seats because y'all nosy as hell. Y'all sit around just to get my reading. Did y'all sit around all the time? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Y'all know my
Nah,
life is
stay with
a crazy
us.
mess. I don't even want. I always get nervous when you start reading me on camera because then folks be like, I knew her ass was crazy. I think it's healthy menu. They changed it to not everyone like wheat items. Yeah. And
No,
milk.
yeah, I
I'm
think that's what
serving
it
my
is.
damn baby's milk. We ain't no damn baby cows. I don't be giving my baby's milk at home.
Yeah.
Baby's
Yeah, no, my
kids.
babies don't drink milk at home either, but I know damn well they probably drinking that milk in the school because
Because they like,
they
oh,
don't get it.
chocolate milk.
Because my babies didn't grow up eating none of that stuff. So when they get there, they're like, "Oh my god, what is this?" I'm like, "That's a
Yep.
baby cow."
They be like, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. I made homemade Lunchables. Oh, that's dope. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what the
Then.
tapas are. The tapas are the homemade Lunchables. It's
Oh,
like just
okay.
like a cracker with some cheese and whatever meat, whatever you want. I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat. I don't even touch my baby's meats. I'm like, get little tongs and like, I'm that kind of vegetarian. I'm like, ew, no, yucky. But my babies like meat, and whatever. It is what it is. I don't stop them from being themselves. All right, we're doing this. You ate. You feel good. That cookie did you good.
That cookie did me good. I ain't gonna lie. And it's sweet and salty. So it's like, it's good. It's
Oh,
crispy.
you're gonna have to let me know because
I'm gonna have
I'm
to.
gonna
I'm gonna
take my
send you the
ass.
little box because my
Yeah,
daughter just ripped it out the box and just gave me this
yeah,
thing.
because we needed the sound effects.
Right, like this is.
Wait, I fucking love ASMR. I
I'll
really
do
do.
you are a
Like
fucking
I am one
weirdo.
of those people who watches those videos because I like the little clanking of the nails.
Mm-mm. Oh Lord, you're a freaking weirdo.
We're here. We're here.
You like one of those people be watching the girl who be cracking the crabs and eating and shit. She be,
Yes, yes.
oh
Bitches
my
be sucking
God,
that shit, and I be like, "Ooh, I wish I could."
oh my God. I bet she getting paid because there's
That
some
is
fucking people
fucking
who love that
talent.
shit.
That is,
Yes.
I love that shit. I am
See,
people.
I am
Me
people.
people. I am the people who watch all those little Asian girls eating all that stuff. I love it. One of
Yes.
my closest friends is always sending me those videos. I'm like, yes. I don't even have to like what they're eating. I'm just like, do it. Okay, we're here.
Old school PB&J. All right, here we go, spirit. Be gentle.
Boxing. You just gonna start like this. You just gonna start like this. We're just gonna, okay, there we go. They had like a few little messages there. Let's see if they're satisfied with this one. No, they not. That was funny. Interesting. This wasn't full. Yo, I fucking love it. Yes. Now, I already know that I know all the things and that I keep doubting myself. I already know that I've read myself through and through, fucking chapter through chapter through chapter. And then I go back and I analyze and I overanalyze and I do the things and I keep doing the things. What am I missing? Like, why do I feel like I'm missing anything? Because I'm fucking not. Like, I really find myself even writing love letters to myself to remind myself of who I am. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to read it and I'm going to do my self-care and I'm going to really make this ritualistic because I am trying to find new ways to come back to myself, to love myself, throwing fucking messages in the bottle and seeing when they come back to me. All that love that I am putting out there, it is going to come back to me. God damn it, I fucking love fairy tales. I love the fucking happy ending. I love the love. I love the love. I love the love. I'm deserving of the love. I'm deserving of the love. I'm deserving of the love. Pack my motherfucking bags. I'm deserving of love. Just take me out. Like, why y'all wasting your time? Just take me out. I'm deserving of this love. You want to cook for me? You want to treat me?
Oh my God.
Okay. Yeah, I don't, I'm about that. I like it. I like it. I do. Yo, I feel so like they see me smiling. I can't hide my fucking smile. I can't hide my happiness. I can't hide this contentment. Ooh. But also, like, I ain't trying to lose myself. I've worked too hard. But if I keep thinking I'm going to lose myself, I'm just creating a bridge further and further and further and further and further away from my destiny. I keep trying to perfect myself in ways that now is anyone going to satisfy me? Because I give you everything. I tell you everything. I am everything. I'm fucking everything. I'm everything. I need to be more mindful on, it just feels like I'm quick to X people out. I'm quick to be like, 3 strikes, you out, back. Boom, go, move along. But am I pushing away opportunity, possibility, potential? Am I really trying to eat this lunch on my own? Am I really trying to eat this snack on my own? Do I want somebody else to lick that chocolate off my face? It is important to know yourself. It is important to take the notes, to really delve, like, head in, dive in a way that it feels very analytical and you're not, like, why are you so focused on analyzing shit? Live in your Piscean ways. The water is everywhere. The water fucking flows. Oh, but there's some something trying to ground you, something trying to bring you back, somebody, shit, somebody's lurking in a good way. Somebody really there trying to like check all your boxes so that you don't try to X them out. Beautiful thing about a bridge is you can travel on it.
Mhm.
You know, you can keep building it. It could get further and further away, but you're more than welcome to go onto that bridge to walk your ass back and forth till you figure it out. But don't keep pushing opportunities away. Let your titties out. Like like let yourself be seen.
Oh, the Titty Turtle would say some shit like that tonight, yo. That was a beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh my god! Because you know what I've been thinking about. All I want to do is lay on the beach with my titties out. Oh my god! And you said let them out. Yo,
Yes.
listen, you on point. You on point. You on point.
Mama, you just need a little courage. You just need to encourage yourself to realize that you're already planting the seeds. You're already putting everything in place. But now, how am I going to move? Like, what am I choosing to move in this with? Right? Because, like, that's the beautiful thing about doing tarot and reading astrology and knowing your human design. It's important. It's beautiful to have all of these things, but we still need to put it into practice
Yes.
and live it. If we're
Yep.
just doing the studying and like kind of like being here, we're missing everything that's trying to like come to us and move around us. And sometimes we just need to like show a titty, be present, be in the moment, allow yourself to be whisked away, and not for the purpose of you are my forever, right? Because it's the fairy tale that stops you from enjoying yourself at times. It's
Mhm.
okay to just enjoy the fuck out of a cookie sometimes
Yeah.
and take a minute to enjoy it while other people watch you. And yes, make it about the watching and like that
Mhm.
just feels really, it feels very aligned with your other readings. It feels really aligned with your purpose in this world is you're being vulnerable. So you're allowing others to see you. And so if you don't allow that for yourself, right? In your intimate spaces, then you're losing parts. You're giving it up. You're to who? And why?
So true. Uh,
Yes, that's your message. Wait.
that is my message. I do receive it. And you know what? I do push away. I push away opportunities after opportunities after opportunities after opportunities because I do overthink. I don't know how the fuck I became an
Yeah.
overthinker because I never used to be. And I think it's conditioning from all kinds of things that have happened to me in the
Mhm.
past would make me now just look at everybody sideways and everything sideways. And I more than likely push away so many great opportunities because of fear, which is why I can feel that message earlier about
Yeah.
fear, because you know what? Yeah, I resonate with that message very much. I see it on
Yeah.
many levels. And once I go back and listen to it again, I'm going to hear it again. It's going to apply to different places. I can feel it. But I understood it. I understand. I get it. Spirit. I'm trying my best. I promised you. Yes.
Action.
Exactly. That's what I hear. Oh my God. And the way you just yelled it is exactly how my spirit guides talk to me. They are nothing gentle about the way they approach me. They be like, yo, you need to get the fuck up and do it.
Mhm. They're
Okay.
like, that's nice. You trying. That's nice.
Don't try. Do.
Not trying.
Yes. So that is what we have tonight. Hi, Alana
Yeah.
Garcia. You guys, thank you all for tapping in tonight. Bella. Okay. Before we go, let's talk a little bit about tarot real quick because I
Okay.
do want to know because I love the way you said that you were talking about the fool's journey. I told you I was going to ask you one of these Tarot Tuesdays. You're gonna have to
One
come on here
one of
and then
these days.
break that down for folks because that dang on fool's journey is all of our journeys, right? And
Yeah.
we all go through it. But I want people to really understand tarot, like how you can read these archetypes and how they apply in our lives. So
You see,
tonight,
because my
yeah.
very psycho brain had a feeling you was gonna pull this shit. And because yo, we are on some organizational tip, and my Virgo self done made a little list for
Oh
y'all
wow.
on my interpretation
That ain't no damn
of
little list.
it's
That
no,
shit flying back.
it's because it's the whole journey.
Exactly. Exactly. It's the
It's
full
a little
fucking
it's a
journey.
little list. So I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it, right? And I'm gonna read it in, I guess it's in my voice because this is ridiculous. Like I'm just taking notes, right? But the way I interpret tarot, because it's not something I studied necessarily. It's something that even when I was younger and I was looking at tarot cards, I never looked at the books because I never bought the tarots. Like I just would go to the bookstore and like play with it, really. So I never got to sit with the decks in the same way other people practice it, where they're learning through other people's writings. I learned tarot, the way I was introduced to tarot was through trusting the image, right?
Mhm.
Um, I consider myself an artist. I've done art in the past. I'm trying to get back to it, and I see, like, I can close my eyes and I can see so much imagery and I can see so many colors, and I know that I am tapping in to a space that is very intuitive, right? So like trusting yourself and trusting what you see and trusting what you hear and trusting what you smell, um, which is very different than just sitting and reading the book, because I don't contain information that way. Like information doesn't stick with me
Mhm.
in the same way it might stick with others. So even like I think back to grade school when I was studying history, I couldn't figure it out until people started speaking to me in stories, right? So I can
Mhm.
remember the stories throughout history, and I can remember how it makes me feel to hear them and to sense them and to kind of like engulf yourself in it, as opposed to just learning the dates and the times and just the specifics of it. It I get disconnected.
Mhm.
Like I have ADHD, so I'm like quickly like I'm gone next. So I hope that this helps you um understand tarot a little more with the way my brain defines it. Okay.
I'm gonna move off
Backstory.
the screen. Hold on.
Okay, move off the train. Oh gosh, the train's on me now. Okay, so the Fool, which is the first in the major arcana, is, or the way I imagine it, is it's the child, right? There's so much ahead. We have a lot of fearlessness within us. We have a lot of faith. Like our faith is high, and it's really, it's ruled by Uranus, which is Aquarius. So I'm just gonna like say those things, and then you can look it up because that's part of the. If you want to learn more about it, you can. So it's ruled by Uranus, which is Aquarius, and that rules the ankles. So it's like this very air element. So this idea that there's just so much possibility. And then we move on to the Magician, which is ruled by Mercury, which is Virgo and Gemini, and that's has to do with the nervous system, your intestines. It has to do with your hands, your lungs. The Gemini has to do with the hands and the lungs. The Virgo has to do with the nervous system and the intestines. So it's affecting all these areas. And so then we have this very earth and air like energy that comes through. And that is the know thyself. Like I see it as realizing your potential, your power, your purpose. You know yourself, you know why you're here. And there's all of these resources readily available for you to move in that purpose. And then we have the High Priestess, which is ruled by the moon, and the moon is ruled by Cancer, and that affects the breast and the stomach. Those areas, it allows you to realize just how intuitive you are. So think of the stomach area, like your gut area, where intuition, just like you just know, you can't explain why, you just do. um So you are really starting to see and sense pushback from the outside world, and that's why you're needing your intuition to really like come through. So the high priestess is really there to be like, pay attention to this kind of energy, and it's water, it's very flowy. And then we have the empress, which is ruled by Venus, and that's Libra, but also has Taurus energy in it. So that's the Libra energy is your lower back and your kidneys, and the Taurus energy is your throat and your neck. So it's this air and earth element combined. And that to me, that Empress, she's like the mama bear. You know, she's checking you. She's building you up. She's guiding you. She's giving you everything that you need and reminding you of what you have. And then we have the Emperor coming through. So that very masculine energy, and that's ruled by Mars, which is Aries, and Aries rules the head and the face. So that very like fire energy of, think of like a papa bear, like this masculine authoritative figure. So it's a lot of the dealings of frustration and anger start to come through. So I imagine it as like kind of like these societal pressures coming through, trying to change your ways, trying to change your intuition, trying to change you really. And then we have the Hierophant, who's in this deck in the Next World Tarot. It's the messenger. So I really like that description for it, because I just feel like that is when all of these messages start to come through, right? So we have that being ruled by Venus, which is ruled by Taurus, and that's the neck and the throat. So that very earth elemental energy coming through, and that's what that's asking you is to come back to self, right? So this messenger, the Hierophant, is coming through to be like, it's kind of like tapping you in the shoulder, saying, "Hey, come back to yourself." But this time you're already highly influenced by society, right? And like if we use this childlike journey, you're already being influenced by society, and so it's harder and harder the more you go through it to come back to yourself, to trust yourself. And then we have the Lovers coming through, which is the planet Mercury, and that is with Gemini. So it has to do with the hands and the lungs, that very air element. So you start now to question authority. You're testing your boundaries, but you're doing it without accountability, right? So you're doing it where think of a child, just like it's very communicative, but you're really testing out what you can and cannot get away with. So you're on this path. It kind of feels like it can start leading towards the path of destruction. And so now we have the Chariot, which is ruled by the moon, and that's Cancer. And so then again, that's the breast and the stomach with the water element. That's when I start noticing that ego starts to kind of like take the wheel. It starts because you're understanding choices. You're trying to figure out, how does choice play a role in my decisions? So in the decisions that I'm making in my life, how has choice, or how has my understanding of choice been at play here, right? So now we're already kind of like trying to like gravitate towards this conversation we're having with ourselves and with the world. And so now strength comes through. And the strength cards come through with that sun energy, that Leo energy, which is part of the spine and the heart. So, that very passion, that fire energy, because we're trying to find ourselves within these societal roles, these societal kind of like barriers. And that's when your pride takes over, right? That's when you're like really standing up for yourself in a way. Um, and now we have the Hermit. So the Hermit comes through with this Mercury. It's ruled by Mercury, which is Virgo. And again, that's the nervous system, the intestines, that earth sign. And I call I call this the emo phase, right? So like that emo, that emo phase where we're just like, oh, just maybe ego took too much control, and maybe I just need to take a step back. Like I'm just trying to figure it all out, and there's like so many emotions coming into play, and I'm just going to need a minute. Like I'm going to need a minute to process this. And as we take this minute, the next phase is the Wheel of Fortune, which is ruled by Jupiter, and that's Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is about the hips and the thighs, and again, that fire energy coming through. So once we get to the Wheel of Fortune, we are realizing with all that self-reflection can lead to a deeper understanding of self. So allowing yourself time to really sit with yourself, learn about your emotions and how to process it. You're really realizing your worth. You're realizing your role in this world, and so you're really coming back to yourself. And now all of these beautiful gifts are coming through because Jupiter is fucking amazing, and it just wants to give us all the things. And now we have justice, and that is Venus, so the Libra sign. So that's affecting the lower back and the kidneys. And with its air-like energy, we're really forgetting that continued abundance to continually receive, that takes work. And we become very indecisive and afraid to make choices because we're afraid to tip the scale. So we've received so much from this beautiful planet Jupiter and from having the Wheel of Fortune being in our favor, although sometimes it tips the scale, right? But we've had this moment to really like find ourselves again, but now we're afraid to lose it. Like we're afraid to lose ourselves. And so suspension comes through, which is in this deck suspension, but it's the Hangman, right? So the Hangman comes through with that Neptune energy, which is Pisces, and that is ruled by the feet, um, with the water energy. So with this Hangman, we have this illusion, like all this illusion comes through, um, but it can get you but so far. The illusion will get you but so far. You're being pulled back into your inner wisdom, into your inner power, because you're being asked to look back at yourself, because for so long now you're looking at the exterior trying to find yourself, and it's like, hey, come back. What other way, and what other ways can I use my power myself to get out of this, right? And then death comes knocking, and that's that Pluto energy, the Scorpio energy, and it has a lot to do with the genitals. And basically that water energy comes through and is like, you're not listening, you ain't listening. And we're keeping ourselves blind to the roles that we play in our own lives. So I look at that like the moody teenage years where we're just like trying to be everything but not anything all at the same time, right? Like we believe ourselves to be everything, but we're not really looking at ourselves. We're not really taking that hermit energy and analyzing ourselves, because we think we're so sure of ourselves, but we're losing our way. So now temperance comes through with the Jupiter energy again in Sagittarius, which affects the hips and the thighs. And that fire energy is really looking for balance because it's gotten out of control, but it's hard to contain fire, right? So we're looking for balance, and we're having a hard time communicating, or we're having a hard time committing to a routine. But there is a need for integration, and there is a need to try to like find a routine that feels right. And when we don't, right, when we don't find that balance, the devil, of course, is next in line. And the devil's there with that Saturn energy, that Capricorn energy, which affects the bones and the joints. And this earth energy is really there to show you, you know, what is this word? Look, I can't even read my own handwriting. So here comes the devil. Oh, so right. So here comes this devil dude, like mirror in hand. He's there and he's like showing you, and you're like, why me? Why me? Oh no. And really, he's just like, the fuck, is this a pity party? Because you're not really able to sit with yourself. You're not really able to look into this mirror and see yourself fully. And so the devil's just using you at this point, and ego is very involved. So now we have the revolution in this deck again, which is the Tower card. And it has that Mars energy, the Aries fire energy, and it affects the head and the face. And it's just telling you like shit's about to go down. And if shit hasn't went down, it's like literally it's exploding. And with this explosive nature, there's a lack of accountability again, and that leads to disruptions. That lack of accountability that you've had, that's been playing out for the last few portions of this journey, um it could have been prevented. It's preventable. It could have been stopped along the way, but you were so stuck in your ways and you weren't trying to find ways to integrate and to really see yourself. So now the star comes through because we're really not here to suffer. Like, I genuinely don't believe that the gods and the goddesses put us on this planet to just suffer. And so they're like trying to bring you back. They're trying to shine some light again on you after all of kind of like this destructive, very difficult phase goes through. We have the star, and that's the Uranus energy, which is Aquarius. And so they're just trying to shake shit up. That's what Uranus does. It's just trying to be like, all right, there's another way here. So that affects the ankles. So it's really saying come back to yourself. And then it starts asking you like, where am I headed? Where are you headed? It's time to look back. It's time to look at your stars, at your North Star. It's time to really find the grounding that is needed to move forward, because you've already lost so much. So you know what it's like to lose. And now we have the moon. So the moon comes in, and that's the planet Neptune, which is ruled by Pisces. And that's the feet area. And I hope that's helpful when I'm like giving you those little pointers. But this water energy comes through, and it's again coming back to self, and it's saying trust in your intuition. You never lost yourself fully. So tap back into that passion and dream a little. It's okay to dream a little. It's okay to allow yourself space to imagine the life that you wanted all along, even if we lost our way a little bit. So then now we have the sun coming through, which is ruled by the sun, and that's ruled by Leo, which is the spine and the heart. And that, of course, that fire energy is very passionate, and passion grows. It allows you to really realize that how you've emerged from this deep rest. And the deep rest at times, like those moments before, feel very depressing, and the anxiety and all of the things that build up when we have had so much loss. But what the sun is doing is it's re-emerging you from this deep rest, and it's allowing you to see the potential. So now we have judgment coming through, and that's Pluto, which is Scorpio, and that affects like the genital areas, the water sign. So that's, you know how really the devil and the death card are like stopping shit and ending it. This is really ending a cycle. This is really, the cycle has to end, and you've already seen death. So now is when you choose, and so now it's when choice really holds power. And with choice, we need to learn how to forgive, right? So that's why I speak often of forgiveness. Like, how do we forgive ourselves? Because that's how we grow. So we can continue to make poor decisions and poor choices, or we now have all these lessons that we've learned along the way. And now we can decide how we want to move forward in this choice, right? Because it comes back to that. So after the judgment, we have the final major arcana card, which is the world. And that is ruled by the planet Saturn, which is Capricorn, and that affects the bones and the joints. So it's like a full circle. It comes back to this earth energy, and it's asking you, like, what did you learn? What did you unlearn? Like, how do you want to incorporate? How do you want to move forward? Because it's time to commit. It's time to expand, because great opportunities lie ahead, and you already have all the skill set you need. And you have the red flags as well. So you know you can, at this point, you're skipping points. Like, you can go back to the fool's journey, or you're going to find yourself at temperance again, or you're going to find yourself at judgment, or you're going to find yourself in the sun, or like you're just kind of like, depending on what lessons you took from it, you're going to find yourself in different areas in your life. And within different areas of your life, you may be dealing with the fool's journey in your love life, and then in your financial life you might be in this beautiful wheel of fortune. So it's like, not everything is necessary, even though everything is connected. I should say that everything is connected, but not everything has to be great all at once. We don't have to have this kumbaya moment of everything being imbalanced, because the reality is, when we're expecting that and waiting for that, then we don't live our life. I hope that makes sense. I know my Virgo brain can seem a little complicated at times, but for me, it helps me to list things and to bring things together in a way that makes it easier to understand that we start here, we're moving through this journey. It may feel difficult at times, because that's part of life. That's the only way we're going to learn. We're pretty fucking stubborn, right? And so if we're going to learn this way, why not learn together? Why not learn in a way where we're really valuing choice and really valuing how these choices can affect our lives for the better or the worse.
Absolutely. And you guys, if you don't know, each of you were born with a tarot birth cards. So we all have
Yes.
2 tarot birth cards that we are born under. I was born under the Strength and the Star. So I already know about going through shit because going through shit is part of my damn birthright. You know, the Star was born butt naked in the waters, meaning that she was throwing her ass up out of the tower. She was in the tower. She was the one that was falling in the tower, burning and shit. And then she was butt naked because all her clothes had burnt off of her when she fell out of the tower. And now she out there trying to cool her fucking skin off. And then she got, of course, they give me the Star and the Strength because, of course, you need some motherfucking strength when you're the Star because that shit is not easy. You'd have been through hell. So thank you for those cards, Divine, for making me be born on the day of the Star and the Strength. Because I'm telling you, when I saw those in my, I was like, oh, they're so beautiful. But if you know what precedes, what happens before, right? You got to understand that
Yes.
there's a journey to this, right? It's not just, you're not, oh, she's the star. The star shines. It's beautiful. Do you understand it? If you look at the star card, I wish I had it with me. She is butt ass naked for real in the water, right? With like trying to balance things back out. But if you look at that tower, there was a woman flying out of that tower with a dress on that was basically like on fire. The tower's on fire.
I'm trying to find it. Well, it's gonna
Divine,
look different in this deck too.
yeah. Divine led that beautiful little star over to the water to cool her little hot ass body off. So you got to understand that that star had to go. So every card, it has a background meaning. Like I know people who were born under the death card, right? And these
Yeah.
people are so good at ending shit. They fucking will.
Yeah.
These people will end shit and just start over again. Like, and but they're good at endings. Endings are their motherfucking thing. So your card, listen, your tarot birth cards, look those up. You can look them up online. You just put in your birth date and they'll give
So
you.
look, in this deck, this is the Tower.
See, look at that fire. You see all that shit?
It's like destruction, and look at the Strength card in this deck.
Mm-hmm. Look at her. Oh, she at least got some clothes. Oh, that's the strength card. There's no lion.
Exactly. So I like this deck a lot because it has this different perspective too, right?
Mhm.
But it still holds the same,
Exactly.
right? There's still this sense of taking a chance, right? Because that's what she's doing with that lion anyway. She's taking a chance,
Right.
you know. And
She's
so
putting her
mine,
hands like holding this lion by his mouth. That shit is crazy. And it's like you have to, I mean, to have, and again, your birth cards, they are so important to look at both of them because they both hold so
yeah.
opposite type of energies, but they help each other out. Because I'm telling you, that this journey I've been on, baby, baby, baby. I think
I'll give this.
Sunshine Monet L did my name, and she told me there's a lot of fives in my name. Fives. Well, we know five is change, change, change,
Yeah.
change.
Yep. Yes, numerology is all up in there. So
Mm-hmm.
mine is the Empress.
Oh yes,
So
she
I
bucket
was born.
naked. She got her titties out.
Titties
Titties out.
out!
Titty tarot. Titty tarot.
So mine is the Empress and the World.
Oh wow. Yeah. See.
So it's like this, right? There's like all of these external pressures, but you have to really try to figure out how you're coming, how you're like, who are you? Like, how are you authentically in this world,
Mm-hmm.
right? How are you yourself in this space? Because it's easy to get distracted and it's easy to allow other people's shit to bring you back to this full journey, right? Because the world
Mm.
is the end of the cycle,
Right.
right? But it's very easy to find yourself on other people's journeys and to find yourself on other people's paths that kind of stray you away. And I think the Empress is what brings you back. That mama
Mm.
bear, that
See?
energy, that like very feminine energy, like know yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's my description of the journey through the perspective of a mom.
Yes. Thank you.
Who sees
See.
everything as that like life of growing from a child all the way to your adulthood.
Absolutely. Yes. So see, there we go. If you have never heard of the Fool's Journey, that is that is the basis of the tarot. That is the basis of the original tarot is the Fool's Journey. So all the tarot decks start off with the Fool. And we're all the fool. You know, we don't know
We
shit.
all.
We don't know
You
shit.
a fool, I'm a fool. We all fools. And when two fools are yelling at each other, ain't nobody gonna know who the first fool is.
No. We definitely all fools. We come in this joint with a little ass knapsack full of nothing and a damn. We jumping off the cliff. We don't know where the fuck we about to go. We got a little dog.
But the reality is we're coming to this with everything.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
We have everything. We're slowly being drawn in so many different directions and convinced that we don't know ourselves. So it keeps coming back to you. It keeps coming back. And that's not even selfish. That's literally you bringing it back to who you are at a core, so that you can be able to move in this world more freely, more honestly, more in love, with more beauty, with more just strength in general, like strength to get through all the bullshit that lies ahead, because the bullshit is going to be there and it's going to continue to be there, because no one's life is perfect.
Nope.
And it's not supposed to be perfect, because we're supposed to learn different lessons along
That's
the way.
the whole point. That's the whole point.
The whole point, once you've
perfectly
mastered
boring
something,
as fuck. Life would be so boring if it was no twists and turns.
If you just had everything you wanted all the time, that's why all those rich people be mad fucking depressed and shit, trying to like
jump it off and shit. Like, this shit is boring as hell. Let me die and fuck up a little bit so I come back a little bit more jazz in my life. Just saying, shit, man, boring. But look, what I love, and it just hit me in my head. So when you think, if you guys ever get a tarot deck, and the Rider Waite deck is the one I'm talking about. Yeah. You see the fool, right? And he's on his journey. He got his little knapsack on his back, right? He's on this cliff. He about to jump the fuck off. He don't even know that it's the end. He just, his head is up. He's got his head up. There's this little dog. The little dog, like, motherfucker. The dog be biting his ankles like, motherfucker, hold on. Let me tell you, dog backward is what? God, right? So he always got a little spirit guide, little God right next to him. Like,
yeah,
you know
dogs
what?
are our spirit guides.
So I noticed that just recently, and I've been reading tarot for a while, but that little dog just spoke to me like, got a little
and thank you for going back to that, because that is how I want to teach people how to read tarot. Is don't worry yourself so much with the definitions. And I gave you, like, you know, which planets is aligned with it and this and that. And that's great. And that's beautiful to know. But look at these cards, because the reality is you're not going to see the same thing twice. You know, you're constantly learning more about yourself. You're constantly learning more about your journey. And so when you look at the card, every single time that you tap in, you're gonna find something else.
Yeah.
And the way I start reading this, and look how scary they should be looking.
Yes.
And I'm trying to find the Fool. I found it earlier, but then I lost it. But look at the Devil. Devil don't be playing. The Devil be trying to really like throw you off course. No, for real. But the reality is, look, if the Fool don't want to come through, it don't want to come through. But the reality is, when you're looking at these cards, my hope for you is that you are looking at the imagery of it, because that is so very important, of how it's making you feel, of what you're noticing about it, of what it's reminding you about. It might start reminding you of a time in your life, or a place in your life, or a person in your life. And all of that is very, look, the Fool, I went through the whole thing and the Fool disappeared. The Fool's in there some way, but the Fool don't want to come out. It don't want to come out. It's like we're not there right now.
No.
But the whole point is, when you're looking at these cards, I want you to really feel them, you know, because that's how you're connecting with your spirit. That's how you're connecting with your higher self. That's how you're connecting with your guides. And trust yourself, trust your intuition. Because what I'm doing, I honestly feel like we can all do this. And I may be wrong, but this is what's fun about using a pendulum, right? Because let's see.
Peace and blessings, Larry. With your late
Can we all tap into our own spirit? And remember, this is a yes. If someone wants to start reading tarot, are they able to start? So that's just the want. That's just the want to do it. Is it important? I'm waiting for it to stop, because sometimes I don't want to listen. Is it important to look at the images in a tarot deck and connect it to your life? So it's saying yes. It's saying a very slow yes. Okay? So that slow yes just lets me know that you don't necessarily have to connect it. to things in your life because it's also trying to show you what you may be missing, what you may not be noticing. Okay. Oh,
There's
did
the
we find the
food.
full? Yeah.
Yay. Okay, so
Yeah,
see,
because yes.
there's the little doggy, and then look, he has. Okay, so I love this card. Let me just tell y'all, the fool is my favorite card because it's all the elements are really there. He has everything he needs, and he doesn't
Yes.
even fucking know it. All right, so you see the sun is shining on him. It's like, yo, yeah, I got your back. The sun is right there behind him. I got your back, right? All
Mm-hmm.
the little stormy shit that's behind you, right? This is newness for you. So you see that little cliff? His ass has no idea what's down there. He gives no fucks. Look at his face.
No
He gives
fucks.
no fucks, right?
He
And
gonna walk.
not, not a goddamn. And look at the dog. Dog, like, God damn it, watch where you going. Watch where you going, homie. You about to fall off the cliff. He like, I don't give a fuck. I got my flower. I don't give a fuck. Look at his face. He just up in the air. But that's
I
us.
fucking
When
love
you were
it.
a kid, think about it. You didn't give a fuck what somebody said. You
Nope.
was gonna be a princess. You didn't give a fuck. You was in a country where there was no princes and princesses. You didn't give a fuck. You was
You
gonna do
knew
what
who
you
the
wanted
fuck
to
you
do.
was. You
That's
already
it.
came with the knowledge that you are a prince, you are a princess, you are a queen, you are a king, you are these things.
It was
You
only
came with
when you
your
got
knowledge from before.
It was only on your journey when you kept meeting these other entities or coming into play. You started changing who you were and not remembering. See, I did my fool's journey too, and it's about like as you meet your reflections on this journey, different reflections in you, they're going to challenge you to stay true to yourself.
Yes.
And so you will meet, and even in like when you get to the Hierophant, right? Like in my mind, sometimes I think about the Hierophant like in institutions or as in when you get to school or any of those types of things,
Yeah.
you can learn things, but don't be conditioned by these things. And this is why we
Yes.
have to go and we eventually have to always go back to the hermit to go back
Yeah.
within to try
Yeah.
to recondition us back to who we used to be
Yeah.
because in the fool's journey, he had everything he needed. He had his knapsack, and in that knapsack, he probably had the pentacles, the everything the magician had was probably up in that
Mhm.
damn knapsack, but he didn't know what to do with it yet, right? He
Yeah.
just had to go through the journey, and
Yeah.
yeah, we have it within us. I just want
Yeah.
y'all to know that, like, can you put that card back up one more time? I
No,
love.
you definitely right about the Hierophant because I see it that way too. I see it about like the Hierophant coming in, and that's when society really starts to
Yes,
involve themselves so much more into your life. And society being, your inner circle, your outer circle, just life is really at this point trying to snake its way into you, right?
yes,
Into your life, into your journey, and you need to learn how to trust yourself. You need to learn how to integrate. You need to learn how to incorporate what you already knew, even though you think you didn't know nothing. You came with so much knowledge, you came with so much knowing because you knew yourself. Like, try to tell a kid that they're not a princess. Try to tell a kid who they are. They're gonna say no.
yep, nope,
Unless trauma already took up space in their life. Kids 1 to 5, especially 1 to 3, but 1 to 5, 1 to 6, 1 to 7 years old know themselves, and then they start to doubt, and then they start to questioning, and then they start like losing a little bit of themselves in this world. And the idea is we spend the rest of our life trying to come back to who we were. We
yep,
spend the rest of our life trying to come back to that question, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you just knew, and you knew when you said it. And I remember fucking kindergarten. This kid was like, I want to be a bus driver. And everybody was laughing. And I'm like, motherfucker, want to be a bus driver? Let that motherfucker be a bus driver.
right,
I was like, I want to be a dancer and an artist and this and that. And you go through life and you lose yourself. And maybe you're not driving a bus, but you sad the whole time because you just want to fucking drive a bus. And life
right,
told you not to drive a bus. Life was like, for this instance, life was telling them, no, you could be a creative. You can do this, you can do that. And this kid was like, I want to ride a bus. And then life, to the person like me, that I wanted to be a creative and I wanted to just dance and I wanted to just be free. Life was like, no, you got responsibilities and you got to do this and you got to do that. And it makes it hard to come back to yourself at times.
yes,
And that's what this journey is about. It's always about, how do you come back, how do you tap back into that little self of yours and really give it everything it was asking for, because the reality is maybe it wanted more and it was afraid to ask because you ain't even give it that. So that's when you really get to know all your other interests, what else you want to do in this world, because we're going to perfect something, we're going to master it, but now we have to move on and master something else.
That's it, y'all.
Enjoy your fool's journey.
Enjoy the fool's journey. And guess what? It repeats over and over fucking again.
Over and over again.
Yep.
That shit don't stop until you
I
die.
I don't know who came up with that motherfucking YOLO, boo boo. Because you live more than one. You live more than once.
You live more than once, and that's why I said you die and then you come back. You gotta do this shit all over again.
All over again. That's why you go out with the motherfucking circle or whirl. Why? Because you're going back into the spiral, boo boo. Coming out the womb,
right back into
out
the world. Coming right back in.
Right back on out. Yes. Start the journey all over again. I hope next time I can remember some of this shit. So I don't have to start where I ended, because god damn it.
Yeah, that's the work we're doing in this life. We're really giving the idea, and when you start getting into tarot, and when you start getting into astrology, human design, and all of these different avenues to really learn about yourself, you're doing it so that you can remember something. You can only remember if you study. Yep. But if you're just moving through life, coasting through life, what are you remembering? Unless that was your journey, right? Unless that was your lesson in the last life, was to fucking let shit go.
Right.
But you won't know until you're really investing into yourself.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. Tonight was Tarot Tuesday. It got dark up in this motherfucker. I guess that means lights out, bitch.
I kind of like it.
It's like you turned off the pronoia light in the background. Look, somebody cut off the light. Can't hear me now.
It was nice though.
Yeah,
it was a cool journey.
Let me go back.
It's over.
Did you want to do shit? All right. I am. I kind of like it too. I kind of like it. It's nice. Like focused. So what do you have to say today? Like, okay. We're very focused today. All right. We getting tired. It's getting late. It's 11:46. Yeah, we've been on here for 2 hours and 16 minutes, y'all. Thank you for tapping into Pronoia Starseed Podcast with the beautiful, the amazing, the talented, the gifted. Always great to have you here. Wish I could steal you more often. Bela La Flor. Yes. We are always hell happy to have you here. She is our resident reader. She is magical, as you all know. So make sure you tap in again to Pronoia Starseed Podcast. Tarot Tuesdays are not every Tuesday, because I doubt if we'll do it next Tuesday. I'm telling y'all, the month of December is going to be a little laxy daisy, because this is the last month, y'all. This is it. Yeah. We're going to be out of here for a month. I'm off in January, but that don't mean you won't be seeing me. You'll see me all over IG. You'll probably see me on other podcasts promoting the show and getting ready for season 4, which is in February. So just yes, let's do that. Yes. That's right. I'm going into season motherfucking 4, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's stability. So everything is getting a little better, y'all. Look, y'all go back and look at that fucking first video I did. My head, first of all, I was like this. And then it was like, and then I was saying the wrong name. I didn't even know how to say Pronoia. And I'm not lying. I didn't even know how to say the name of my own podcast, because I love this. I love the name of it because of what it meant, which it means that the universe is conspiring in your favor. Instead of paranoia, it means pronoia. So I knew what it meant, but I did not know how to say it. And I'm telling you, the first 2 episodes, I'm probably saying my shit all wrong. Hi, peace and blessings, Kaya. Warren, thank you for tapping in on Facebook. Also check us out on YouTube. Again, guys, next year we will only be on YouTube. Now, Bella, I'm gonna go through some little things real quick. So Bella is again our resident reader. She will be here every month.
Yes,
at least once a month. So know that after December, we'll be off in January. We'll be back in February, and Bella will be back with us. Also, make sure you catch Claudia this month for your human design. Make sure you get your chart out, because human design, y'all.
Yes.
Again, it's gonna teach you about yourself. Oh, yes.
And then we put that shit into practice, right?
That's right. Don't just hold on to it like I do. I got a goddamn file cabinet full of information, but I ain't did shit with it. And spirit got on my ass tonight. So Kai Warner, let me tell you how you get a reading. Tap in on Tarot Tuesdays early. We're actually signing off. We've been going for like 2 hours and 19 minutes, but make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the page so you'll get notifications. Hit that notification button on YouTube. You'll know when we go live. Also, if you follow on IG, I'm always posting reels. When I got guests coming, I'm promoting my guests. So you will always see it, and I'll inbox you. I'll be all up in your ass. So follow me up on Pronoia Star C podcast on IG. Yes, I'll be sending messages. I'll be like, click the damn reel. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into them reels, y'all. I love my reels. Like I do. I be putting my love in there. So
there's a lot of love in it.
It is, y'all. Click the motherfucking reels. Look, again, this is Pronoia Star C podcast. Bela Flor is here once every month. This is the last time we'll see her until 2023. Oh my God.
2023. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I really like that. We're gonna use that.
Yeah, we getting ready to wrap it up. But you know what? You can always catch us here on Pronoia Star C podcast. You don't never know what the fuck you're gonna get over here. It's like Forrest Gump and shit. Okay. So again, Bella, this is it for us until 2023.
Yes.
Thank you for my reading. Anything you want to say to the Star Seeds before we
just listen, Star Seeds, like y'all, this is a blessing. It's a blessing to have community, to have space, to really like support each other, to listen to each other, to be vulnerable with each other, because it's very vulnerable to have other people listen to your readings. You know, I do a lot of readings for people, and even when I'm doing readings, they are very nervous to have even sometimes their loved ones be a part of it.
Absolutely.
To listen in. So we are doing this in a way where we're showing that there is strength and vulnerability, because not only are you showing yourself, but you're receiving the love and support necessary for your journey. Like if you're here, if you're tapping in and there are other people sending you blessings, sending you love, like just know that that is your spirit as well. That is your spirit speaking through them, allowing them to be a vehicle, a space for you to grow. Because like I said, like this fool's journey, like we're not here to suffer in the long term. But if we don't get our shit together, if we don't figure out what our purpose is, why we're here, we make it more difficult for ourselves. We make it really complicated to really find who you are, why you are, like all the who, what, where, whys, like all of that comes into our life, into our perspectives in a way that we are supposed to find grounding, find love, find that find that fire, find that air, find that earth element, find that water element, really bring all of that together so that you can love yourself deeper. So that when you come back with some of that knowledge, you come back with some of that understanding. And that's if you believe in that stuff. If you don't believe in that stuff, whatever, then you're just doing it for this lifetime.
They brought their asses here. They believe in that shit.
You're doing it for this lifetime. And so I feel very moved that I have been invited to this space, because you know nothing's a coincidence. I'm growing, you're growing, we're all putting ourselves out there in ways that we may not have been comfortable doing before, right? And so it comes back to putting yourself out there, even when you're afraid to do it, even when you have those doubts coming through, those voices that like whatever it is that keeps you kind of locked away in your home, in your space, like let that shit go, because we're here to fucking shine. We're here to really come back into the world in a way that is like, yo, I'm fucking here. I'm here. I'm supposed to be here. And I'm
a motherfucking star seed. God damn it.
Oh, can you do the other sound too? The little creepy one?
Let's do it.
We're here in all the ways. We're here creepily. We're here in love. We're here in all the ways because we're just trying to be a fucking live, right?
Absolutely.
Like, that's why we're here. I want to feel all of it. And so this year has taught me so much about myself. And I know that the next year is going to be, we'll see.
Ooh, 223 on the clock. 223. And that's my birthday too. My birthday is 223. Next year is 2023. So look at that.
And we're coming back in February 2023.
There we go. See, Spirit.
Listen.
Thank you. Hey, Rhonda. Thank you for tapping in. I'm glad you're new. Please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you, Bela La Flor.
Yeah, because you know we could talk forever. Yes.
You know what? That's exclusive to you. That sound, that shit is weird as fuck. That sound is
I fucking love it.
I'm pushing 2 buttons things at once, and that was an accident. But that's exclusive just to Bela LaFleur. So whenever she come in, she get the fucking Freddy Krueger mixed with mystical shit,
Yeah,
or
fucking
Jason.
copywritten.
There you go. It's copyright.
It's mine. That shit creepy. It's just like me. You gotta be creepy. You gotta be silly. You gotta allow yourself to just be free because life be too fucking serious sometimes, and I be too serious with my life sometimes. So I need a little like chill, like just fucking chill.
You. Yo, I feel you. And I'm always so happy to have you here, Bela. It has been a blessing to have you. First of all, because I know it's time to wrap it up. I get it. My producer is ready to wrap it up. I know. He ain't telling me nothing, y'all, but I can feel his energy, I feel the energy. Okay, let me just wrap it up and say this year has been amazing. Okay. And I'm gonna do this every show because there's going to be guests that have come on multiple times. And I have to say this before the end of the year. I have to say thank you. You've made a Pronoia Starseed podcast even more fucking dope than it was. See, and y'all got to understand, Starseeds, that a lot of the Starseeds you see here used to watch the fucking show, and Divine leads people where they need to be. That's all I can say. You have made this a very dope show. Again, when I first met you, oh my God, when we had the Reiki thing and I was just sitting there praying, I was like, please let me get Bela. Please let me get Bela. And I got somebody totally different. I was like, fuck, I wanted to get Bela, but it was okay because now I got Bela at least once every month. Right here on Pronoia Starseed podcast. So I am giving thanks to Divine for leading you into Pronoia, to my life as a friend and as a Starseed here. Thank you so much. Yes, Wakanda forever.
Fuck yes. God, that movie was
forever. So yes, thank you, y'all. Thank y'all for liking, sharing, and subscribing to this podcast. Thank you for growing this podcast. Y'all don't understand.
Yeah.
This podcast, I started off on Facebook. I think I had 200 followers. Within a year and a half, we're up to 1,000 followers on Facebook. We just moved over to YouTube, and we are like 2 subscribers away from 100, which is beautiful to me. Again, organic is wonderful. So thank you all for subscribing to the podcast. Please keep sharing. Please keep liking. Please keep letting people know we're here, because we are here to light and spark that in every single starseed, because we know that the universe is always working in our favor, no matter what it feels like in this 3D world. What you see on this outside, believe me, I lost my uncle last week. I lost my mama last year. I lost my dad my dog this year to cancer, all 3 to cancer. And let me just tell you, it has been a rough one. But I have been challenged. All of these challenges are to ask me, do I believe in Pronoia? And I do. I believe the universe is always working in my favor, no matter what it seems like. Because what I did not lose was, what I did was I actually gained an ancestor on the other side. I gained the power of all of these who have passed, who are now with me. So there's never a loss. There's always a gain. We just got to change the way we look at things. And so believe in yourself. Know that things are working in your favor. And why wouldn't the universe work in your favor? You are the universe. Have a great night, y'all. This has been a wonderful show. Thank you, Bela LaFleur.
Yes.
Peace and blessings, y'all. And we out.
Peace and blessings.
Yes.
I am intentional. I am original. Yes, I am mystical, more than the physical. God made my visuals. Appearance is biblical, mythical. My presence is critical, invincible. My presence is cyclical, miracle. My thoughts are medicinal. I spit these principles, so unconditional, pivotal. I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. I am my ancestors' child supreme. I am my ancestors' silent screams. I have my ancestors' zeitgeist themes compiled in me, cause I am Aphrodite. My aura glowing brightly, and I'm good like a Friday. Duality right like a Pisces. Talking through a shoe, and now I am Ogun. Putting prey on your harpoon, telling the shooters when to shoot. In the name of love from Oshun, play their game by our rules. Say our names, speak our truth. But first is destruction, cause I am Harriet Tubman. Yes, I put the spirit in gunmen. I am the one who was summoned, and I am the one who is coming. Yes, I am the one who summons, and I am the one who was summoned. I am the one who summons, and I am the one who was summoned. Cause I am a Sata Shakur. I know what all of my energy's for. Cause I am Harriet Tubman. I put the spirit all up in these gunmen. Channeling Miami Phipps, trying to elevate the psyche of these kids. Cause I am Joanne, speaking my peace as loud as I can. Cause I am Eliza, my words like swords on fire. I'll leave nothing behind us, cause I am Ramona. Leave you breathless like Corona. Bow down to my persona, cause I am the truth like Sojourn. Ain't I a woman, black man, come home. Cause I am the truth like Sojourn. Ain't I a woman, black man, come home. Black man, come home. Come home, come home. Come home, come home, black man, come home. Come claim your throne. Black man, come home. Black man, come home. Black man, come home. Black man, come home. Cause I am the truth like Sojourn. Ain't I a woman, black man, come home.
You are listening to Chakra Music.
I'm the sun, you the moon, and the light reflect.
I'm trapped in the language that I think in. Yoruba should probably be what I'm speaking.
I am intentional. I am intentional. I am intentional. I am intentional. I am the sun. I am original. I am the one.